Joined here on Hawks TV by head coach Dom Osman. How are you, Dom?
Yeah, feeling good.
Fresh back from your trip over to the USA. How was that?
Yeah, it was a good trip. Was there for work for a couple of weeks and managed to get back over to Detroit, see some family, catch a Wings game, and back now. So
Nice. A solid performance tonight against the Hull Jets, 4-0. How was that game for you?
it was really good. I thought the Jets played really well, but it was all about making sure that they played to get out of here. To make sure that they played that we wanted to dictate the level of play, and they had to play up to our level tonight, which was good. We had a couple guys that were kind of, hey, look, maybe we'll rest them for next weekend and things like that. So we, didn't take any chances. That took the proper precautions, and I think the guys that played tonight, they played really well. So.
Ben Keddy, MVP shutout performance. Are you happy with that?
Absolutely. I mean, those guys that deserve it. It seems like we get so far down a game, and we're right there, for a shutout, and then a bad break happens, or we give up a breakaway, or something happens. We have a bit of a lapse, and they don't end up getting that shutout. So, fair play to both the goalies. It was Keddy's night tonight.
A 6-point weekend away in Whitley last night. It was surprising that the bus legs didn't seem to affect us tonight.
I think the guys got back in at about 2:15, I think, in the morning. So, they're not in bed till 3. Late night on a Saturday night. It wasn't supposed to happen like that. It was a rescheduled game, but you got to do what you got to do. It was no fault of Whitley's or anyone else's, but for them to be able to bounce back after a long trip like that, it was a long trip there. It was a long game. We played really well, and then to be able to take 3 points out of Whitley, it's not easy.
No, definitely not.
It's not an easy place to go play, but for the guys to come back and do what they did late was great. So.
It was loud in here tonight. Could you hear the noise on the bench?
Yeah, absolutely. The fan base has been great, nice and loud again tonight, especially in the intro. It really fires the guys up to get them, riled up to get going. But we always like to start fast, and we seem to have that tonight too as well. And I mean, you got to tip your hats to Brown, the goalie there. I mean,
great performance.
Sometimes he's just unbeatable. I mean, that kid can win a game on his own if he has an opportunity. And like I said, fair play to the Jets. They didn't quit all night. They played hard. They played well. They looked like they had a little bit more of a system than as of late. And they're gonna turn some teams over here at the end.
You mentioned it earlier. A big weekend coming up. Billingham in the League Cup final. What are your thoughts going into them games?
Same thing as we go into every weekend. Same thing as we went into it last year. I think my only mention of it really was, they're going to come in. They're going to expect a battle. I think last year we caught them off guard a bit, and they're going to come ready to go. So we need to make sure that we're we just need to make sure that we're ready to go like we started last year. So
brilliant. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, no problem.